Chapter 1.
"He's the one!"
Mrs. Mallone pointed a slender brown finger at me.
"Take him away! He did this! He took my husband from me!"
She seemed to choke on the words.
"And my daughter!"
"She was your stepdaughter," I corrected her. No one heard me over the clamor raised by all those around us. Everyone either burst out weeping afresh or discussed Mrs. Mallone's words and what they should do about them. About me. My sisters and little cousins huddled in shocked silence near me, away from the mourners, at the edge of the camp, as if they were somehow guilty too because they happened to be related to me. Me, the orphan boy about to get hauled away for the deaths of a righteous old man and the kindest girl who ever walked these trails to the west. Where was Jacob? I looked around, trying to see beyond the edges of the crowd. Where could he be? Sanderson stepped toward me, away from Mrs. Mallone. "I'll see he gets what he deserves, don't you worry." Mrs. Mallone gave herself over to her grieving and sank down on the ground, her anguish louder than the rest. She was the widow, after all, only right she should cry the loudest. Folks would expect it. Sanderson pulled my arms behind my back and slid a coil of rope over my right hand. "I didn't do this." I swiveled my head around so I could see him. "It's all a mistake." A new fear gripped my 14-year-old mind tighter than Sanderson could ever bind my hands. What if he took me away too soon, before the burying? "I didn't do this," I screamed so loudly that the gathered people looked my way. They'd heard me even over all that mournful noise. All the faces I could see were varying shades of brown. Some so light you could almost call them white, and some so dark they did look truly black by comparison. But the only white faces there were mine and Sanderson's, and my sisters and cousins, of course. Sanderson looped the rope around my left hand and yanked it so tight it bit into my wrists and threw me off balance, making me stumble backward. My sisters began crying when they realized I was about to be dragged off to jail, and my little cousins joined them. Why were my own eyes dry? Seemed like everyone I knew was crying, all except me and Jacob. Where was Jacob? I wondered how long it would take Sanderson to finish tying my hands, if he would haul me away to jail right then and there, or did he intend to take me out of earshot and rid this earth of me? The idea of dying didn't scare me as much as the thought of missing the burying. I just had to be there for it. Otherwise, though the truth would come out clear and loud without me, it would do me no good at all. Men stood knee-deep in the graves, still digging. 2 graves, with about 100 colored people clustered around them. And us. Why did graves always come in pairs? First both my parents, years ago, then my aunt and uncle, last week, and now Hopeful and her father. Only a week between funerals, I realized with a shiver. 2 graves ended this story, just as 2 graves had begun it. But we'd had to dig those first ones ourselves.